What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Method Figures channel, and today we got a new episode of Emergency News. Today we will be talking about the SHF Elusive Samurai. Now, this series, making its way into the Tamashii Nation's, SH Figure Arts line, was teased, I think, specifically on September 1st, and I was really excited for Elusive Samurai fans. When this manga first came out, I think about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, I think, I tried reading it. I read and I was keeping up to date, but I just couldn't get into it. I really couldn't. I tried my hardest, but I just don't think it's for me, which is really funny because I usually love historical fiction. So I think now what will happen is I will see the figure, I'll go watch the anime and fall in love with it, because that's how I was with Mashle as well. When Mashle was first coming out, I read it every single week, and I still couldn't find myself into it. I thought the jokes were okay, but then when I went and watched the anime, I fell in love. I adored it, and I love Mashle now. So I'm hoping the same thing happens here, because this figure looks pretty. You can kind of see off the two images I kind of cut out right here, that, these are from the product images that are coming up, and I'll have the entire thing later, but I am excited for this figure. I really, really want it. But before we get into anything else regarding this review, I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for getting me to 50 subscribers in about 2 months, I'm pretty sure. I think my first video was published in July, and it's September 22nd, I'm pretty sure, September 21st. And I just, thank you so much. I didn't think I'd ever get this far. I didn't think my views would ever break 100 consistently, and it's really cool to see that people like to hear me and like to see what I do. So again, thank you so much. And if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, well, hey, get subscribed. Join the group. I'm kind of funny. My videos are pretty, they're okay. They're not bad, and I'm getting better every post. So again, thank you so much. If you like the way I talk, the energy I give off, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And now let's get into this beautiful figure. So now, looking at this first image of Tokiyuki Hojo, I'm pretty sure that's his name. This looks good. This looks real good. My biggest part of this figure, hands down, is the bottom half. The pants and the legs look so good. And based on some images coming up, I'm pretty sure they have the same Tanjiro tech, where I don't know if you guys have seen the SHF Tanjiro, but he has these giant gaps behind his knees that let him get the double jointed articulation. So I think these are similar. But yeah, he looks really good. So let's get into the next image. Bam! See, I think it has the same joints that the Tanjiro has. But one point here that a lot of people are not going to like is that his sleeves are fully plastic. Me, I'm fine with them, but I'm going to be on the fence until we get more images, because I need to see how they bend fully. Because based on this image, it's getting me a little afraid that we're only going to get him able to bend like that much. You get me? Like only that swift 90s. That's not going to be fun. But as of right now, I'm okay with that. I think it looks fine. But anywho, let's get into the next image. Now, looking at the next image, he comes a beautiful sword. I think this green hilt sword looks absolutely fantastic. And now you can look at a little bit more of his super long hair that he has. Again, I tried reading this series. I can remember a little bit off the top of my head, but now I'm way more interested in it because, figures just do that to me. They're pretty. I saw a few people in the comments saying that he should have came with his bow, because apparently he uses it just as much. But I think that might be a DLC added to him through a different figure. And I'll explain why I think that later on. But again, his pants look good. The sword is awesome. So let's get into the next one. Bam, more dynamic poses. Again, another reason why I love the sleeves is because plastic sleeves look really good in sword swinging motions, especially for sword characters. But again, if he doesn't have that double jointed elbow, it's going to be really bad. And it's also cool to see that his super long hair is in fact articulated. It looks like you can spin it every which way. It probably goes up and down as well, kind of like maybe the Sagiri ponytail. But it looks great. It looks pretty. This figure is awesome, and I'm super excited. Now, this face is comedy. This is the type of face where it's like, shit, I did that. Or like, shit, they caught me. Like, I ain't trying to do that. Like, that's what this face is, especially with the eyebrow one up, one down. This face plate is going to be comedy. And I cannot wait to use this face. I'm so excited for this figure. Again, it looks so good. Oh my gosh, this figure is awesome. I love the design. This faceplate 10 out of 10. Let's get to the next one. Just another dynamic shot of a new faceplate. And again, I think this adds more to the big sleeves, like adding another point to them being super cool, because again, they look really good when you can show movement through a figure. And if you can look, there's kind of like a cut in between like where his bicep is, so I'm hoping that's either independent rotation of the big sleeves, or again that helps with a double jointed elbow bend, because I do think all sorts of people need to be able to have double jointed arms. I just feel like, you know, it's very important, as swordsmanship is like 30% arms and like 70% legs, but you gotta at least have it, you get me? Anyway, let's get to the next one. Now I think this close-up is important because it really shows like the attention to detail and art style of the original manga. The fact that his hair is so sharp and animated, just how it's drawn in both the manga and anime, is super, super, super cool. Like, they really tried hard with this release, and it's really refreshing to see them try super hard, especially, again, if you haven't seen my other video, it's my One Piece rant, where basically I feel like they didn't try it all for the Wano figures because they only wanted to make pre-time skip figures. And again, this has been proven to me with the pre-time skip figures and looking at the My Hero line that just got announced. And now this line, like, this is really made by people who care about figures and care about the show that they're making figures of. It's refreshing, it looks good. But now let's get into the final image of this entire promo shoot. So now I'm looking at a final overview of all the accessories. I do think this figure will be a $35 starter. I do think it will be an introduction to the line because he comes with 5 faceplates, a sword, and then a total of 2, 4, 5, 7 hands. And normally, I guess some people would maybe think it's $50, but if it's $50, I will be shocked. Why? He doesn't even come with a hilt for the sword. Now again, I'm not a full, like 100% fan of this series, so if he doesn't have a hilt, I understand. But based on what some other people were saying, how he doesn't even come with a bow, I think the bow could have maybe got him to $50. But based off of this, I do not think he's $50. I think he's going to be a cool $35, because there are other figures that have been $35, aka Tanjiro, who have had 5 faceplates, 2 swords, 2 hilts, 1 sheath, and a ton of hands. So I think Elusive Samurai or Tokiyuki Hojo coming with 5 faceplates, 7 hands, and 1 sword, I think it's okay. I think we can for sure say he's $35, and if he's $35, that is going to be so huge. I think at $35, he should be a pickup for every single person who collects figures. Even if you're not a fan of the series, one, he's a child figure, so that's always a W for those who only have like adults, you know, like it just adds more variety to your shelf. So already a W. He's a samurai, again, a W, and his colors pop. He gives me a lot of Sailor Moon animation color vibes because of how bright and vibrant his colors are without being shiny, which I think is a very, very important point. But this figure looks fantastic. Will I be picking it up? 1,000% chance. Why? Because I want to be a figure channel that kind of focuses on the... Of course, I still, I love My Hero. I love One Piece. I will still get, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But there's already figure channels to do that, and there are some figure channels who collect only Dragon Ball. And there are some figure channels who only do Dragon Ball and One Piece. And I want to bring you guys kind of the B and C shonens and B and C lines that they're doing. Like, for example, not only do I want this guy, but I also want to get the Ultimate Muscle guy that came out, because I think he's so funny. I don't think a lot of people will give him a review, and if they do, it won't be like, a fun review. It'll just be like, I have to do this because I'm a review, not because like they want to, and they want to spread awareness of this series, and I kind of want my channel to be that. So I will be getting him, and if he's $35, that's an even better plus, because he looks so freaking good. But anyways, I think this figure's gonna be great. I hope he's 35. I'm excited. I'm so gonna go watch the anime now. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for these subscribers. I can't wait to hopefully we hit 100 before the end of the year. I'm serious. That 100 before the end of the year is such a real goal for me, and I think we can do it. But anyway, thanks for 50. Appreciate y'all so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I love you.